I'm back at Universal Orlando Resort to check up on the entire property, so how about you and I dive right in. We are back at Universal Orlando Resort. Another fantastic day today. It's not too humid, which is kind of surprising. I was surprised it's not that humid compared to like the other days.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet though.
Yeah,
Maybe that's it.
It's still a little uncomfortable. They're still working on this section of City Walk. Not really sure what they're going to be adding here. Haven't really tuned into the rumor mill on this one, and it might just be a total surprise. We don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be another restaurant and a couple shops, but they are totally demoing this entire side, and they didn't waste any time on getting rid of all that. We'll check back next month, see what kind of progress they've made. You can see they've already started putting some outer sheeting on this. So yeah, clearly it's going to be some more shops and maybe a restaurant. I like how City Walk is just ever evolving. There's always something going on here as far as construction, but they're taking out a lot of the older stuff and bringing in a lot of the newer stuff, and I love that. And they're doing the same thing out at Universal Studios in Hollywood. They're adding a lot of the stuff that's here over to Hollywood, so it kind of makes it an easier transition if you travel to both parks. And the stuff here is really good, so I don't see why they wouldn't put all that in Hollywood anyway. Oh, look at that, the Minion float is out today. I haven't seen it the past couple days. It's nice to see that as a nice little welcome. If you are a Universal Orlando AP holder, specifically the Premier Pass holder, you now get Express after 2 p.m. until September 30th, which is amazing. And also, now, August 17th through December 24th, you'll be able to bring one additional friend with you for a free Universal Orlando Park hopper ticket. The only park that's excluded is obviously Volcano Bay, but you can bring a friend to Universal Orlando or Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure, and that's so cool. I think that's like an amazing perk.
For early entry too, right?
Yeah, also works for the early entry, but remember, this is just for Premier Pass holders. I think it's a great deal because we lost the Horror Nights ticket this year for obvious reasons, and this is a good way to make up for that.
Yeah.
An extra couple hours for Express, and you can bring a friend for free.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. That's a good deal. Here in the Tribute Store, there's still another room to be revealed, so we're still waiting on that. So maybe next time we're here, this will be ready to go. They might be changing it because maybe they had something else in mind, and because the event is no longer happening this year, they might have to change a couple things. But excited nonetheless because they are teasing another room. Oh, hello, Puss in Boots. Nice to see you. And unfortunately, Barney, like I said earlier, is closed as well. But what's cool is since the show is closed, they will have Barney as a meet and greet out here. And of course, it's Michael's favorite. Barney and his friends are usually out here. Today, it seems like it's just Barney. Baby Bop and BJ might be taking a little break here, but it's nice to see him out enjoying the sun. Oh, hello. Nice to see you as well. But yeah, and don't know when the show is going to start back up. Still no timeline on when these types of attractions are going to reopen. It does save them quite a bit of money to keep these things closed. I wouldn't suspect that Barney is extremely popular right now. It's probably a little bit busier when the park is operating normally. So this show might be out for the rest of the year. That's just my best guess. We'll have to see by next month and the month after to see what they do. But I think it's going to be out for the rest of 2020. We'll probably see Barney back on his stage 2021. Biggest news over here at Central Park is that Central Park Crepes is now open. So we'll have to try one of those. They have savory and sweet ones, which is nice. You get a nice little combination there. We'll probably go for a sweet one. Always love some like chocolate or strawberry. I'm sure they have, oh yeah, they have strawberry ones, so we'll have to try that. Looks so good. Alrighty, this is what the crepe looks like. We got the strawberry hazelnut one. I gotta figure out how to even eat this. It looks delicious, but wow, I gotta figure this out. Alright, I'm just gonna take a bite. It's good, very good. Yeah, I didn't see any silverware, so either that or I just wasn't paying attention, but yeah, it's super good. It's just such a mess. Yeah, this is a total napkin extravaganza for sure. It's gonna be all over your face, possibly all over your clothes, but this is really good. I think I'm gonna get this every single time I'm here now. I also did receive an annual pass holder discount on this, so that's pretty awesome. It's a lot, to be completely honest with you. I feel like they put a little too much filling in this. Usually with crepes, that filling's a little thin. So I mean, yeah, you totally get your money's worth, but it's definitely a lot. More than I expected. Alrighty, how about we head over to Islands of Adventure to check up again on the Jurassic Coaster and see what else we can find over there. And of course, we gotta take the Hogwarts Express. It just feels so nice in here. The air conditioning is amazing. Over here in Hogsmeade, the motorbike coaster is still down. It's been down for a couple days now. Rumor on the street is that there was some sort of problem internally going on, and they've been working on it. So hopefully in the next couple days, this will be back up and running, and hopefully on our next visit here in a few weeks, this will be back up and running, because it's one of my favorite rides here in the whole entire resort. It's amazing. So hopefully they get this open in the next couple days. And you know, I couldn't resist. It's been so long since I've had a butterbeer, and you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm so excited. We made it around the bend here to Jurassic Park. I'll give you guys one last look at the Jurassic Coaster, currently being worked on, opening up next year. Before we make a trip out here again in September, we'll be out here in just a couple weeks. It'll be really cool to see the progress on this in about 2.5, 3 weeks, see what they've done. They're working very heavily on this building right here. I can imagine this hill right here. That's gonna be a nice airtime moment, especially this one too. As you go up and dive into that rockwork down below, it's gonna be a really fun coaster. Looks like we've got some work going on the main show building right here. That's the load and unload. That's on that purple outer sheeting, which will eventually turn into something probably like this, or a little bit, maybe a different texture. And then we have crews working on a lot of the rock work. Again, they're putting these chips on that form pretty much the basic shape, and then they go in with concrete and they start to carve out the rock. It's almost like, the way I look at it, it's almost like building a sandcastle. You kind of reveal all the details underneath as you start pouring the concrete on. And then the final product looks like something like that, which they're already starting to add some shrubbery on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a waterfall here or there, but a lot of rock work going in at this section of the coaster. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and you love theme park content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I have an Instagram page. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.